earlier. And like he got it. He stood on that stage and spoke to exactly what Plexus stands for in his very short tenured time with us. And so I was like, I have to tell him that how impressed I am with his heart and what he's doing. And so I went over and I like knelt down. I was talking to him, and his sweet husband was just bawling, like bawling. And come to find out, he didn't talk about this, but he mentioned his husband's from Brazil.
Yeah.
His family was very, very, very impacted by the tornado, hurricane, something. I feel bad. I think it was a hurricane. I don't know. They're all the same. To me, it's all the same thing. High wind stuff, right? And
Really bad
like people lost everything down there. And so one of the big things they're doing is working to raise money to send down there to their families. And so while he was on stage, he was talking about this, and they shared like links for people to be able to donate and pictures of his husband's family and whatnot. And his husband didn't know that that was going to happen. And so his husband was like just losing it because of that. And after Juan shared about their process, I didn't know that they had this 3-year immigration situation, and that his husband wasn't able to see family and all of that. Like it makes so much more sense why his husband was so touched by all of it, because like it's so beautiful when the story all comes together, right? So yeah, but they were just he was amazing and beautiful, and I love his authenticity and his heart that he shares and his energy. Kara, like you were right. He's your spirit animal.
Oh,
I don't know, Sam. I think it's on your end. Try turning your Wi-Fi off or turning it on. I don't know which way would work better. I turning my Wi-Fi off usually. Oh, I don't know. Your camera's off too. Um, it's recording, so we've got that. Um, okay, so the messenger or the messenger event, whatever, the customer appreciation thing is blowing up. I think all of you, Joy, you're fine, have commented in there. So thank you. I feel like we're gonna knock the socks off of this. I'm really excited about this. So you can still follow up if you already invited people and they're not in there. You can shoot them a follow up, because you want your customers in there, especially with all these testimonies that are getting dropped right now. You want your people in there. Because it is just going to get them that more excited, that more intrigued, all of that, build their belief by seeing what's happening in there. I feel like this is absolutely what is going to help us this month. And talking a little bit about this month. August is not known to be what, do you have a question, comment? What's
I
up?
I have a question. So
Yeah.
is it for like just customers who are already like buying Plexus, or is it for anyone in general?
It's for customers only. If they have ordered at some point in time, they can go in there. If they haven't ordered, like if they want to order today or tomorrow, you can put them in there. It is for, I am like, this is customers only. However, I am totally fine running another thing like this that's more open to everyone. I just really want this to be customer appreciation. I want our customers to feel appreciated and seen and heard, and I want them to buy more shit. Let's be straight. The more stuff they have, the more results they're going to get, the more excited they're going to get, the more they're going to share. La, la, la. I could go on all day. So this is specific. And so if you have someone that like you're like, you need to see this, you get your order in, you can get in this group, you can earn more things. There's going to be a bunch of giveaways, discount, or well, there's not much for discounts, but this is really fun and you need to be here. I don't care if they order 100 PV, have them place an order for a vital biome and get their butt in there. That counts. So if your person has not ordered in the last year, 3 years, they still count. I guess that I'm really the only one who technically that would apply to. 3 years, 3-year mark, but
I'm coming up on that.
There.
And I got people, believe me.
Right? We've all got people. So, A couple of things. So August is not notorious for being a busy month. It's usually one of our slow, not necessarily slow. June and July usually are busier, and then it kind of trickles and trickles and trickles. However, I was talking to Joy about this the other day. I don't care what like is usual or what the, like, oh, January is a big month. January is only a big month if you set yourself up for January to be a big month.
Yeah.
August is only a slow month if you set yourself up for it to be a slow month. If you buy into the, oh, everyone's busy, they're going on vacation, school's starting, then it's going to be a slow month. But if you're like, I'm showing up, I'm doing it, I'm going to find the people who want this now that are here for this, then great, we're going to crush it.
What if we think of it as August is an awesome month? Number one, because it's our birthday month, but number two, because it's back to school, and I couldn't afford back to school without this. Sorry.
And how about all the kids that are going back to school and they're going to be sick in 3 weeks, which means the parents are going to be sick in 3 weeks, and they're going to have to take time off work in 3 weeks.
My kids aren't going to be sick. They've been sneaking my pink drink, and I'm like, stop, I can get one for you. That's 4 kids. No, mommy, I like yours. And they are not sick. They bypassed everybody. Like, there's been a strep throat outbreak already. There's like, and my kids are just like, okay, cool, whatever. Y'all could be sick. My mom says, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. So that, like, if we focus on the right things and have our heads in the right place, August is going to be, we're going to crush August. Okay. This isn't going to mean a whole lot to you guys, but it might. So I just kind of randomly went back and was looking over the last year or so of like how our months have gone, where the team points have fallen, how many people we have enrolled. I don't even know why I was doing this. But what I noticed is when we enroll 50 people in a month, we retain Emerald. We hit our rank, we hit the goals, and really 50 is not that many. We're already at like 17 this month. 50 is like the number. I feel like that is our number.
All of us.
All of us. Not me doing 50, not Kara getting 50. Like the team brings in 50 people, and there's over 10 of us in this chat, like our 10X chat group. Just that alone. Us, each person brings in 5. I've already, what am I at? 5, 6? I don't know. I've enrolled at least 5 this month. I don't even know. I lost track. Like, we're all just, if we each claim 5 people on our teams, done ski, like we hit it. So while my big goal is I still want to hit 100 this month, we can absolutely still hit 100 this month. 50 is the big target. And I really, when I saw that, I was like, we only need 50 each month and we're solid. So that's like, I wanted to share that with you guys. So for us all to be like, go work. So we all know what we're working towards. Eye on the prize. And like, this is I think we all need a big goal, and then our, like the big team goal and our own little goals. And we work to that together. Right. So that's kind of what we got going on. And part of what tends to happen in August is people push out their subs because of exactly what we were just talking about. So that's why this customer appreciation group is like our gold mine, because they're not going to be pushing out subs after they see this event, right? Also, I'm giving giveaways for people to order from this event too. And while I said 50, so you know how we do, I think, yep, right here. Our little sheet of our weekly goals, essentially, our KPIs. I literally wrote down for the team, 50 customers in customer event. I wrote that down. We're almost there. Why not hit 100? Why not?
Well, you haven't had me yet, people.
Joy hasn't even started. She literally hasn't done any because she's been even driving home from Utah.
I'll do it tonight. Well, If I can get a hold of people, I'm not gonna just drop them in it, but
Right.
by the
Right.
morning, by lunch
Right.
tomorrow, they'll get in there.
So let's keep going. Some people, I've only had one no so far, I think. That was an actual no. Like that wasn't like, oh, I'm busy. No, I only had one like actual no. And it was like I'm not taking any offense to it. Don't take any offense when they say no. It's totally fine. She's ordering 100 PV. I'm like, okay, you're good. We're good. She's a friend. I actually like have a personal relationship with her too. So
I had one say no and then tell me she needs to cancel. That was fun. She's made healthy choices this summer and doesn't need it anymore. I'm like, okay.
Does she know why she's made those choices and why it's been easier to make those choices? Because her
I
gut
know.
is healthy.
She works at a school. Everything will change this fall. But
Yeah.
Did you remind her that the sickness is coming or right around the corner and it's not the time to weaken her immune system?
I'm kind of in a bitch mood, so I didn't write her back at all yet.
But yeah, no, don't do that yet. No.
When
I'm
You
gonna
can
be
be like, hey,
completely honest. If it wasn't something I could forward or copy and paste, they didn't hear from me today.
I always let those sit until I have time to process so I don't react.
She's a childhood friend, and I know this is a bad move for her because she needs it, like gut wise, like health wise. It's something she really needs. So I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna resonate, and I'll get back to her when I can
love on
do
her.
it nicely. Love on
Yep,
her,
love on her.
and that's my goal. I'm not gonna be mean to people, but man, people.
Right.
My husband's commenting while he works out in front of me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love him
Fill your
so
cup.
much.
Good job, Tyson.
I know you're listening. I'm telling them how much I love you.
Get it, Tyson!
We love you too, Tyson.
Okay. Say hi.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I don't know if you saw me, but I'm sweaty and not sick yet.
We saw your hot bod.
They saw your hot bod.
And yeah, it might get there at one point.
He's like, I am very sweaty.
Oh my god, I love it. We love Tyson. Okay. Something I'm gonna talk about this until I turn blue in the face, I'm sure. And not that you guys don't get it, but it's like something that we keep needing to go back to. I'm always going back to. This is a thought that I'm constantly thinking. Who do I want on my team? Who do I want on my team? And not just who do I want ordering products? Who do I want to work with? Who do I see potential in? Who's going to challenge me? Who am I scared of? Who do I need to rip the Band-Aid off with? I literally ask myself this like every single day. I'm not kidding you. And so I love you guys. I love Juan, and I love that I took so many notes from this guy who's like a gold. Like, that's impressive. Okay. So something that I took off of that call was really like, who do I like? I have taught, you guys know, I ask everyone to share, literally everyone, and multiple times. But what I kind of took from one thing that he said was, who do I need to go and be a little more intentional with and challenge their objections more? And instead of just letting them skate by, like really asking them and being like, hey, I know you're ignoring my question. What's holding you back? What thoughts come up when you think about this business? Because the only reason they're not responding or they're saying no is because they have objections, which is no surprise. We're going to come up with objections, right? So why are you wrapped up in a blanket, sweater, jacket thing?
I have a hoodie, a robe, and leggings on, and I turned my air conditioner off because I don't feel good. And I'm on the couch, and I came home from work today early.
Oh.
So you know, if the workaholic that drives herself to the bone for that place came home, I don't feel good. But yes, I don't feel good.
That would, yeah. I'm like, why are you bundled?
Yeah, I came home and turned the air, turned it up to 74 in my house so it wouldn't keep blowing cold air.
That's what I
And
do.
then I
When
should.
I'm sick, I get frigid.
Mm-hmm.
Like my temperature has been 94 degrees before.
Yeah, I went out in the garage and had a full conversation with my boss because I couldn't stop shivering. So I was like, I'll just go have this conversation in the garage.
Oh, okay. So something Joy and I were talking about earlier. So we're focusing on who we want to do the business with us, being super intentional, building those relationships, having those conversations, challenging their objections, and really those are the people we want to spend 80% of our time on. Right? Those people building new business and helping bring them in. That's where we want to be intentional. Oh, I like that. Where did you just pull that from? Fast. So Joy and I were talking about
My phone. Sorry, I had it in my phone. I forgot I was muted.
send the sickness my way. I don't want to go to work. I want to Plexus and sleep. Oh my gosh. So there's three people in our lives. There's the negative Nancy's. There's what is it? The cheerleaders and the people we don't know. Okay. We spend 0 time on negative Nancy. 0. They're out.
Well, that's what we have to switch to. Unfortunately, we're attracted to those people because we want them to like us. We want to know why are why don't they see what we see? We need to stop giving them that attention.
Yes. They do not get your time. They do not get your energy. They're energy suckers. We don't need energy suckers.
Nope. You're not going to change
them.
Suckers. Right?
Yeah, you're not going to change them. There's so many people in this world. Don't waste your time with them anymore.
Yeah. Bless and release. Always just bless and give them some love and say sayonara. Not worth my time, not worth my energy, okay? So pass negative Nancy, okay? Then we have the people you don't know. The people you don't know, you want to get to know them. You want to get to know people. You want to develop. So you know how I was talking about you spend 80% of your time with the people that you want to build this business with? You got 20% of it that's going to go to these brand new people that you don't know. Trying to find new people that you don't know, right? We have to get to know people. We have to expand our network. The rest of your time, your intentional time was with these people you want on your team that are your cheerleaders. And they're going to show up. They're going to cheer for you no matter what you do, no matter what you say, they are there. They are in your court. They are on your team. They're on the sideline. You want them on your team in the game with you. That's who you spend your time with. Okay? Those are the people that you're overcoming objections with. Does that make sense?
And they're not scary because you know they love you. Right. They know they're your cheerleaders.
Even
they support
if you feel scared messaging them because the only reason you're scared is you see them here and you see yourself here. We're all equal players, guys. We're all children of God. No one's bigger and better than anyone else. We're all the same. Okay? So even if you want to pee your pants messaging them, they're just like you. They have their own issues. They don't know what they're doing. I brought one of those on oh gosh, when was that? A little over a year ago, I think. I brought a girl on that made me want to pee my pants. And I was like, she makes me up level. And she did. And something that I made a little bit of a mistake was I assumed she knew what she was doing. Because she knew how to do her job that she had. She's a real estate agent, by the way. She crushed that. She knew how to network. She knew how to talk to people, all of the things, but she didn't know how to plexus. So just because someone might be this big shiny object to you, it doesn't mean that they are better than you and they're going to do better than you. Even if they do, you want them to do better than you, really. Let's be real. You can outrank me. Y'all can outrank me if you wanted to. I outranked my sponsor. So that's our focus on your cheerleaders. Who's so
The only way
so
I want to, the only way
that-
I want to outrank you is go diamond and then make you a star diamond.
Oh,
Yeah, keep dreaming. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get there one day. But
We're
I'm just saying
going.
that
we're going.
that's like 2 pipe dreams, just so you know. 2. Okay,
we're
keep
A
going.
bong
going.
dream?
We're
Is it a
going.
A
bong
pipe dream? A bong dream. That's a heavy hitter.
Oh my gosh.
Joy, you get my humor. I love you. That's a
Love
double
you too.
perk. Okay,
With some ice.
with some ice. Got to make it smooth if we're going for it. No bumps, no bumps. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So
Oh,
I
we
went
could.
through my team the other day and I made this list of people that are already on my team. They're already customers and I want them to be more than a customer. And yep, I've talked about the money. I've asked them to share. I've done all the things. But I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again and I'm going to do it again. And this time I'm really going to go after what their objections are and really and truly ask them, like, what's coming up? What are your thoughts? What's holding you back? And work on overcoming that objection. And if I message them and they don't respond, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to message them again and I'm going to call them out.
Dig
and
deeper.
say, where'd you go? What happened? I'm still here. Okay, so that is our homework, which this is like our homework every week, but who do you really want to do the business with you? And where do we need to challenge their thoughts? I loved how Juan talked about challenging the cost objection. Yes. Yes, and saying, hey, listen, I'm not here to like be rude or ruffle any feathers here. I'm just really curious. If your car had a flat tire tomorrow, what would you do?
I did it today.
happened on
I
Friday.
used it today. My best friend, who I've been trying to like talk to him about the business, he was the one that I sent you that text, and he's like, I don't know if the triplex thing is
Yeah.
right for me, and then he
Yeah.
starts talking about money, and so I sent him a response, and he's like, I don't know, I still don't think that I'm good at selling stuff, and I was like, I'm not good at selling stuff either. And I was like, you don't really have to be, and if you want, we can get in a conversation with my mentor, and she can explain it to you a little better. And I was like, but Josh, what would you do if your tire blew out tomorrow? And he's like, well, I would buy a new tire. I was like, well, but how? You just said you didn't have money for this, so how are you going to buy a tire? He's like, well, I would put it on a credit card, Kara. I was like, okay, well, then put your help on a credit card, Josh. I was like, why don't you take care of
No.
yourself first?
But your new
What do you mean?
business.
And
Yeah.
he goes, what do you mean take care of myself first? And I was like, haven't you ever been on a plane? They literally tell you the emergency procedures is to put your mask on before your child's mask. Because if you die, nobody's going to put your child's mask on. And he's like, okay, so you're saying that I have to make my health priority so that I can stick around for my kids. And I was like, ding, ding, ding.
Bingo.
So he's talking to his wife about it tonight.
Atta girl. Look at
Yes.
that. Look at that.
And then you're going to get him that money back anyways, because then he's going to share. Because you're going to overcome those objections.
And he's got a lot of people to share with because he still goes to get infusions for his cancer. So he's got a big group of people that he can share with.
Ding,
I have
ding.
a card out to a previous business builder in Plexus. She wants to at least start with the products again, but I'm working on the business thing again
Is this
because,
the one we were talking about that was like, oh, you do Plexus? I used to do that.
yep, that's the one.
At a girl.
Today she asked for the cart and a few other things, but Instagram was being absolutely horrible. It wouldn't let me send my cart for literally 8 hours. I had to keep going back in and trying and like restarting it, and it finally went through, but you know, she hasn't checked it.
Like
We'll
the
get
link,
there.
it wouldn't let you send the link.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, the link, cart, that thing
Yeah, weird.
pissed me off. And then it was like holding up all my other messages to her saying it wouldn't send. So she got like no contact for me after she asked for it. And I was like, absolutely, give me a couple minutes. Anyways, but yes,
8 hours.
yeah, I was like, whatever. But I do have that one, and I'll keep going. So, but that one would be kind of cool since she already knows the biz side. And
Yeah,
we've only pumped it up since then.
I will tell you, re-signing people makes it so much easier when it comes to sharing. Like that's what I've been re-signing a bunch of people. Well, I like one of them's ordering today, her boyfriend's ordering under her. My Fast Start Silver was a re-sign with her mom. So we have 4 people under her already. This month. That happened in like 4 days, 3 days, something like that. So something that I really like to use whenever, and it doesn't matter if they're a brand new person, like if they've used Plexus before, it would be considered a re-sign, whether they ordered from you or not. So if you make friends with someone and you start talking to them about Plexus and they're like, oh, I used to use that, I loved it, I should start back again, they're a re-sign. Okay. What you bring up is the fact that they used it and they fell off and we need to do it differently. And that's why they need a buddy. Okay. That's essentially what I did for this girl that's ordering today with her boyfriend. And I was like, you've already been here. I'm gonna be straight with you. How are we going to make sure that you don't fall off again? Because I don't want that for you.
I approached it with somebody too about how like the fact that you used it before, you got off, and you have come back because you know it works. People will understand that. People will relate to that.
Yeah.
Too. Like
Yep.
you have more weight to being like, yeah, I took a break. Like Val's story.
Yeah. That's how I got Valerie to be a business builder with y'all. That's how Amanda's here. I was
What?
like, Val, you gotta put
No.
your story out there. And we wrote a damn good post. And Teresa and Amanda popped up and just like, woof.
Dude, honestly, if she wouldn't have said the thing she said, it wouldn't have hooked me because I'd seen everything else out there. But what she triggered on for the no gallbladder and the bloat, I was like, oh, girl, what is up? And then I became Team Pink.
Welcome
The
to
rest
Pink
is
Land.
history.
The rest is history. I've traveled the world because of this company, so I'll keep going.
Amanda, have you ever heard of Symbionic or something?
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you what it is. I've heard of the word.
Oh, okay. Because I have someone who doesn't have a gallbladder and she is on Symbionic.
Oh,
and
it's a
she's like,
medicine.
"Oh, I really-"
I think
Yeah,
it's a
she's like,
probiotic.
it's like a probiotic from Amazon. And she's like, oh, I really like it. It really helps, but I
Garbage.
constantly battle to get my gut back to normal. And I'm like, if you're constantly battling, then how is it helping? Like,
Yeah,
what?
she's crazy because
So-
literally, like, just taking our stuff. Honestly, I'm sometimes really bad about my ProBio 5, so I know it's the one that works the best, but I honestly like crawl into bed and forget it. But the one it's the darn pink drink, dude. I can drink that and literally whatever pains or ailments are going on, it just goes away usually in my gut. It's
The
crazy.
cherry lime blossom.
Oh yeah, I like it all, but that one's the one that does it for me, the cherry lime.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, do you have any issues going more than 3 hours without eating?
Oh God, no, not anymore.
Did you before Plexus?
Oh God, I ate all the time. I had snacks, ate all the time. I was just thinking about that the other day because you shouldn't have to eat. Someone's post about their blood sugars. I think it was both of you, Joy and Michelle, up there. You've always talked about it, but now I have to remind myself to eat. Like in the morning when I start my intermittent fast. Well, I start at night, but when I literally will get till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes and be like, oh my God, I need to eat. Like, and I know it's like I shouldn't go that long, but yes, I get busy and forget, but I don't have the constant nagging, I need to eat, I need to eat.
And what happens with your digestion if you don't eat?
No, it's fine. Like, and I don't have the angry guts for like I have to go to the bathroom because I haven't eaten, and I can eat and not be like, oh crap, I have to go to the bathroom, like so both sides have worked. Like it's
Perfect. That's all I
incredible.
needed because I had someone come into my post about going 2 to 3 hours. They're like, unless you don't have a gallbladder. And I was like, actually,
No.
Oh yeah, they're crazy. Like that has nothing to do with it. Your gallbladder literally has nothing to do with you needing to eat. It's how people,
how you
these people are
digest.
crazy.
I think part of the problem is she doesn't think you can eat as much.
You can. Yeah, I know these people. I mean, I
We're
had,
just taught all the wrong things.
yeah, well, and believe me, even with my gallbladder out, I still ate huge meals before I learned portion control. I would just go to the bathroom right away. So it really had nothing to do with my gallbladder. I mean, the going to the bathroom part did, but my big old stomach could still take all the food down. But now I can't eat like I used to. Like I literally know my stomach has gotten smaller because like I used to eat like there's these burgers down here, Junkyard, and I'd like split one and be like, oh, I could still eat some more. Like in the past, I'd always split one with someone so I didn't look like a monster cow. And then like me and my boss had split it. And I was like, God, I could still eat something. Now, like I ate half of it. Like I can't. I'm stuffed. Like half of the burger because they're like half-pound burgers. They're ginormous. Still, that's a lot of burger, but like I could eat a lot more back then and it was unhealthy. Now I eat a portion size and I'm good. A lot of that
You know,
in the beginning.
that's a post that you could do and about how like somehow try to word it like just like I did this thing that I saw lots of success about and it helped me with my appetite. I can't even eat it like I used to, blah, blah, blah. And then like somehow allude to make it sound like you started the shot and then be like, and it was without a shot or, somehow be like,
Okay.
yeah, this sounds just like, you're right. This sounds just like those GLP-1 antagonists or those GLP-1 shots or just weight loss shots. You can't get scientific, but just say, I know what you're thinking. This sounds just like the shot but this is natural. This is real healing.
I wish I could think of posts like that. Me, I'm like, hey, I don't eat as much. Hey, I didn't take the shot.
There you can just do that. Actually make that real. Like, hey, okay, eat as much.
Hey. That camel's all walking through. Hey.
Hey, do it. Or like up close, hey.
It is Wednesday. Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Hump day.
Mike.
I had somebody who was on, I need to follow up with her, but she was on Ozempic and she got hurt because when she added the pink drink, her appetite was completely gone. And she was like, that's, it's too much. And I'm like, well, how about we get you off the shot and just do this then?
I know.
Sorry,
I've talked to so many people about it and it's like they just want the easy fix, but have you looked at some of the people with their drastic weight loss? Like they don't look good.
No, they have the Ozempic face.
Okay, so the Ozempic face, is that what you called it? The saggy jowls.
It's a terminology now.
Yeah, it's like saggy jowls. Like my coworker's wife has it and they're like, look how good she looks. And I'm like,
But on this, just real quick, I'm gonna do a post about it. I heard, sorry if we're taking over the call, but I heard remember Mike, Michelle? Okay, but Michelle, you remember Mike Cathcart? Yeah? Okay,
oh, yeah.
Michelle.
I'm like, there's so many Mikes. I'm rocking all of them.
Right, anyways, his story, like he listed out this huge novel about it, and it started with, because he lost 80 pounds with Plexus, then his gallbladder got taken out. Then his doctors wanted to, and he said Plexus saved his life. He didn't know he had CHF, congestive heart failure, and he found that out, like, and he had already lost weight. So yeah, anyways, gallbladder got taken out. Then doctors tried to put him on Ozempic. That made him sick. or no, Ozempic ruined his gallbladder. Anyways, Manjaro then had bad side effects. Like his constipation has gotten so bad, and he got off Plexus because he started listening to doctors. And yeah, like he listed out this long thing about the past year. I'm like, and digestive issues. So let's get you back started on Plexus.
Oh, people.
I didn't know. I forgot the microphone was off. You probably heard Tyson.
I didn't do
Anyways,
what he said.
what about James? Has James come back around?
James
Joy?
was dealing with liver cancer, so I need
Oh.
to check in with him. But yeah, he was getting radiation treatment for that. So
Oh, that's too bad. Last time I heard he'd gone over to the dark side, but no, that's too bad I didn't hear about that part.
yeah,
Okay. Wrap it back around.
sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. We were all going. So homework is getting our list. Yay, mail day. I'm not gonna give you a number. You pick what your number is. Okay. You go. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 12 that I took from my team. Okay. So that's my number just from my team that I'm going to be working on this week. And then I'm working on going through other people. Like I want new fresh blood too, right? So you take time, sit down, make that list. Who do you want on your team? Who do you need to overcome objections with? We're going to focus on that. Okay. If you need help, message me. Okay. We're going to do this together. I want you to decide. And maybe you don't even need a number. Maybe you just need to sit down and set a timer. I'm going to work on this for 30 minutes. You decide what that looks like. At the end of the day, this is about building your business. The more intentional time you spend on something like this, the more you're going to grow. And all of us have real damn big goals, real big pipe bong dreams over here. And if we want those 2 bongs to be lit up,
The double boiler.
Percolating
Bongs? Bongs? I want
double
bongs.
boiler.
with ice.
Double boiler.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I know that's the best part. Like there's like a couple of us on the call that understand this language. Michelle's just like, yeah, you guys, you do it. You get them bongs. You get them,
I
girls.
know what a bong is.
Go
at
get 'em.
least.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, bong.
it's legal. Why do we care?
Real bongs?
I stopped. I'm like, wait, it's legal. Bong.
It's legal.
Bong.
Are we talking about real bongs?
Well, it was
Bong dream.
more about my pipe dream. And then I said it's really, really big. So we called it a bong dream because when I go diamond, I'm going to take Michelle so she can become a star diamond. It was the whole thing.
That's
You were
what we're talking
driving.
about bongs.
Oh, I was about to say, I want bong.
As I'm sitting over here, like, what? Why is there ice involved? I don't know. What's the ice about?
Okay, back to our goals though. Back to our
Yeah,
goals.
sorry.
Remember,
It's just better if you put ice in it.
Anyways, okay, we've all got these big dreams.
Big dreams.
This is going to help us get there. So we're making those lists. We're going to be working on them, sending voice messages, getting on the call, getting on the phone, all of that kind of stuff. Stop with your face.
I was thinking about messaging Joy and just being like bong, bong, bong. So I was actually not even thinking what you were saying. So I'm all for it. I'm
Yeah, I
ADD
can tell. I
over
know
here.
what's going through your head. I know you're still like back here. Okay, the next thing is we're launching people. So I have another launch scheduled for tomorrow. So I had a girl on my team that I want to do this business. Freaking love her. She's incredible. She messaged me and said, "I'm ready, Michelle." And we had a phone call yesterday and she's like, literally every single post you make. I'm like, "Yep, you're talking to me. Yep. And she finally they will come to you if you're showing up and you're doing the right things, you're sharing the right things and you're talking about the right things, they will come. If you build it, they will come, right? And so I have her launch party scheduled for tomorrow. And so we are doing, this is how I set them up. We're doing a Zoom call tomorrow and we're following it up with a messenger event. She is talking to people like she is opening a crumble cookie and she's inviting them to her ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay. I love that visual that creates for them. And it really makes this like, I'm asking people to come support my business. You're going to get so many more people there if you approach it that way. Mine's in the mail. I ran out like 2 days ago.
I cannot wait to make a post about this.
I can't wait for mine to show back up. So that's what we want to go after people and get launch parties. If they're not like business ready, but they're open to sharing, don't necessarily call it a launch party, but get a messenger event going. Okay. And if they don't want to, like, if they're not in the business, just say, will you do this for me? If they put up a post, so Tiff had a lady put up a post the other day, had tons of comments, a whole bunch of interaction on it. And I was like, Tiff, you need to hype that up. No one's necessarily saying, what are you doing? But they're in there saying, yeah, they're in, like, if you read in between the lines, they're asking for help. Okay. So you approach them and you're like, that was awesome. That was amazing. These people need you. This is what we do. You tell them what we do. Okay. So we need events happening and you need to go into it like, this is what we do. It is your business. You're going to show them. They don't, like I was talking about my dream teamer that I thought like I was scared of. And I was like, oh, she knows what to do. And she had no clue what to do. You have to show them what to do. You are going to hold their hand and you're going to probably be kind of annoyed when someone messages you and says, how do you copy and paste? Literally happened last week, by the way. I had to teach someone how to copy and paste. Yeah. Right. But she signed someone up last week. So I don't even care. I'm overcoming every one of her objections and every one of her, she knows nothing about how to use technology. And I'm going to make her a dang silver. Dang nabbit. Okay. So that's what we're going for. Hosting events, getting people to share, ask for it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Okay. Go big, go home, be bold, show up as yourself. Tell them what they need, what they want, how they're going to find it. Actually get them to figure out that they need it. Okay. Questions real quick? All right. I think we might have lost Joyce.
Joy's frozen. She must have went through the Badlands.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. She's there. She's just frozen.
You guys just fine.
Kind of here.
Well, we miss you, Joy.
Come home soon. Oh, wait, more.
Drive safe.
All right, friends. I'll see you on the event at 7. Try and get some follow-ups. We can still get people plugged in tomorrow too. Okay? Don't forget. More is coming tomorrow.
I couldn't get the link to work earlier.
Oh, you either? Do you need me to add you to it? Are you not in it?
I'm not in it now.
Okay, I will add you. Valerie said the same thing. I don't know why, so I will add you and hopefully that'll work.
Yeah, it just says
Okay.
invalid link.
Okay, I added you.
I'm gonna go add Mindy because I think she was having problems with the link too. I sent it over earlier for her and her sister, so I'm just gonna go add her as well.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. I will chime in at 7. There's a lot of good testimonies in the chat already. Did you see Beth Fernandez?
Yes!
That's basically the most I'll ever get out of her. She walked by it. I was like, can I please add you to this? She goes, absolutely. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. Did you send me a message about it? I'm like, no, because I thought you'd say no. So I asked you in person. She's like, no, do it. She's doing it. It's amazing.
I love it.
So, all right. I'll see you at 7. Well,
Bye,
talk to you at
guys.
7.